Let me put myself on voice activity, and then I'll start reading.
Okay. Gonna count us in. Going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Always Be Looting. I'm Toasty, and with me I've got Allie. Hey, Allie.
Hello.
Also got Arlie returning. Hey, Arlie. I'm not sure she actually said anything there.
I did.
Oh,
Yay.
okay, there we go. Also got Carrie. Hi, Carrie.
Hello.
And Seraphis is here too. Hey, Seraph.
Hey,
And Stone is being watched by somebody. Um, you're talking, but we don't hear you.
Broke it. It was working until like
It was
a
working.
minute ago. What did you do?
He broke it again.
You put it on voice activity and it broke it.
Okay, so you can hear that.
There you
Yes.
go.
Hear
We
you
can hear you now.
So
All
don't
right.
do what you just
Hold
did.
the button down. Just keep my finger on the button. Got it.
That helps.
Yeah,
Well-
I mean, some people really like that. So
Okay.
sometimes you gotta move
Grind-
it around on the button. A
yeah,
little bit. You can't
grind
just
into
hold
the
it
button a
still.
little bit.
You gotta agitate it a little bit.
That works well.
Lord. Okay. Can I go? All right. So I'm doing the recap. My name is Peg, and last time I'd always be looting. Ba ba ba. Laura ate some creature in her cage. What? Team kids in a cage. What the hell? I don't remember that, but okay. There was a smell in the room, something rotting behind the statue of Mother Night. There are two corpses hanging. They were there. They were dead for a while. Many things are moving along the surface of the bodies. I think that was maggots. I think we figured that out. That was gross little maggots. Pig and Saradek inject some lyrics into their demands. I don't remember that. Cyrenik pulled the hilt out of the treasure pile, and it turns out to actually be a No, it's the sun sword. Nice try. Zuleika. Oh, right. Was the lady protecting the bait, aka the children that were in the cages. They get to come and go as they please. Oh, Zuleika and her group get to come and go as they please from Barovia because of the magic Strahd put on them. Boo, 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 with his fingers. He did this because they bring him things, and things make him go, like the Pacolids. She cares about her husband, Emil. 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 Her other name is Zoolander.
Emilio
That is true.
Estevez.
Cyrenik collects the money, drinking horn, sensor, and money. Right. Cyrenik grabbed everything, except I did say that I grabbed a brooch. So things happened. And maybe it'll come up after. The bat creature walked up to Ignatia. Right. We didn't really know this until she came back and told us. Said his name was Sasha. Knows who Ignatia is. Whoa. And Sasha says that they serve Lord Strahd. What a bastard. But Strahd has invited us to go see them. To go see him. Bad things are going to come of that. Ignatia rolled a 3 on her wisdom save. Sasha says, I know who you are. Meet Strahd. He'll let you leave. Baloney. There will be a price. The invitation was written in crayon as if by a kindergartner. That's true. And all of our names were on it. That's true, too. Pig is fed up with Zoolander's crap. Okay, and heads back to Ignatia. Does not see any of the discussion with Sasha. Right, so I went back there to go get Ignatia, and I didn't see the conversation. Stop moving your cursor around, Arlie. Oh my god, you're freaking me out. Ignatia and Peg head to the back of the cave, where Ignatia is about to kill Zoolander, but decides not to. That's right, Ignatia was gonna kick her ass, and that would have been okay. Something, letting the kids go. Oh, right. Oops. Oh, no. Lord Tender and Jesus bye. Pig sees that the kid's being scared of the first. So okay, so we were like, hey, we need to let the kids go because, bro, these kids are locked up in a cage. Come on, man. So we make her let the kids go, but then the kids were all being like afraid. What the hell? Anonymous Nyan cat. Okay. Um, was so the kids were afraid of this one kid, and Pig saw it, and I was like, well, that's weird. But I didn't say anything. And then the kid jumped at Ignatia, who then burned it to a crisp, just mid jump, boop, fire, sizzle fry toast. It was all there. Okay. And then we escorted the rest of the kids out of the cave, even though some of them were kind of scared. Cyrenik wanted to send the kids off back to town on their own because he is a cold, heartless bastard that only wants to do what bad priests do. Okay. Pig put his
If I was a
hoof
bad
down.
priest, I'd want them to stay with me. Let's just be honest.
Hey, yo. And says that he'll escort them. Listen, I would escort these damn kids if I have to do it by myself. So eventually we all like, okay, we're all gonna go and do it. We're gonna go back to the town. Scorch carries Laura, possibly groping her butt with his Warforged meat hooks. Okay. We load the kids into the car together. We take them back to town. We have to take a long rest. We hit level 5. Ooh, that's breaking immersion. Sorry. We all got a long rest except for Cyrenik, who's all messed up now because he had bad dreams and a choking session with Iggy. What? Right. He now has a level of exhaustion. So this is where Pig should have got it too. But because Pig is so special, he just didn't get it because Pig is just so awesome. I know. He is able to sleep on the way to town, and Cyrenik is fine now. We drop the kids off at the pool, at the mansion, so they can be taken care of. Cyrenik says to keep them away from open flames or don't feed them any burnt meat. Oh, dude. That's not very nice. We next head to the Temple of the Morning Lord to see if we can take care of Scorch's curse. Scorch got cured without the diamond dust. Whoa. Madam Eva used the greater restoration in the past, right? So it's a different spell. But now this is different, done by Cyrenik through remove curse. So now Cyrenik has a use. Awesome. We have Father P check out the Sun Sword, which has been giving Cyrenik a strong urges to go find Big Daddy D Strahd. I don't know, man. Father P, who is Father P again? What was his real Petrovich? Father P asked Cyrenik to get on his. No, I'm not reading that. Father P performed the ritual first on Cyrenik and then on Pig to remove the creeping curse. Right, I so we both so the curse was basically we took something from the pile when we weren't given it. So because we took it, we got cursed. We don't have that curse now. Yay! Sunsword belonged to Strahd's brother. That's right, and seeks revenge on Strahd. It will help us in our battle against Strahd. Of course it will. Cyrenik gives the sword to Scorch to attune. Now, our continuing adventures continue now after I finish talking. Let's continue.
All right, so we're gonna step away from the Church of Saint Augustine for a moment and go back to our little magical cart where Laura Laris has been sleeping it off. So Laura, you wake up. Last thing you remember, you were in a cage, uh, within the cave. You were given some food and drink, and were told your friends were going to be there shortly. And after you had eaten your fill and emptied your water skin, you had fallen asleep.
Just a reminder for me.
Mhm.
People who originally told me those things are still the people who told me those things, right? That
Yes.
didn't change too? Okay. Cool.
So last thing you remember, you were in the cage and you had fallen asleep. You're waking up now. It's dark. There's looks familiar to you. It looks similar to the carriage that you'd been traveling in, but there's things in here that you're not familiar with. There's like looks to be a small doll that wasn't there previously, and like tattered jackets and some scraps of food that that you don't recall being in this carriage before, but it looks like your carriage.
Is it like an actual like covered wagon kind of thing with the door on the back, or like?
Yes.
Okay. I will go to open the door and look out.
Yeah. So you open the door and looks like you're back in Valaki. You
Yeah.
look outside and you see the Burgermeister. You see the Burgermeister's house there. Um, uh, there's a bit of a hubbub going on. People seem to be rushing around, collecting various things. Looks like they've got a bunch of clothes that they're carrying around and some toys. Um, they're rushing in every direction on the
Um,
compound.
I'll look around and see if like there's anybody I actually recognize, like that we talked to or knew fairly well.
So you see the like the maid of the household
Mm-hmm.
um shouting orders to the various people running around, um just asking them to fetch different items and bring them a certain place and bring them different places and all that other stuff.
Okay. Well, then I will go up to her and say, like, um, I know you're busy. I can tell you're busy. I'm sorry, but what's going on?
Oh, I thought you went with your friends. Um, we're just preparing the house for our guests, for the children that you and your friends brought. There, they'll be staying with us for some time until we can get their situation sorted. So yeah, we're just preparing for all that. Why aren't you with your friends? Where are they?
I I was asleep. Do you know where they went?
Um, they didn't say anything to me, but I did hear them say something about going to the Temple of the Morning Lord. So
Fine.
you might maybe check there.
All right. I guess that's where I'm going. Cool. Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. All right, so you make your way to the Temple of the Morning Lord. It's this um in its day, you assume it would have been a fantastic looking temple. There's stained glass along both sides of the walls, along both sides of the building, with depictions of various saints. But some of the stained glass panels are cracked, some are missing.
Mm-hmm.
There's a graveyard just to the side of the church, or the temple. Sorry. There are headstones of varying ages. Some are so old that the text on them is illegible.
Okay.
And yeah, right, you walk up to the doors of the temple, past the wrought iron fence, and you hear some commotion going on inside. Um, yeah.
I'll go in and like see if I can like either see my friends or like see see if I can flag down somebody to ask about them.
All right, so you open the doors, and as you open them, the wind catches them, and they slam open. And everybody else, you're in the middle of talking with Father Petrovich, and you just hear the doors. You hear the wind gust strongly through the door, and the doors
Ooh,
slam
double
to the other
door? They
side.
do the
Yes,
double door?
it's a double door,
Yes! I do it.
and just a loud crash from the back of the building is what everybody else hears. And you see a figure silhouetted against the sunlight. Well, the daylight. Not much in the way of sun right now. Um, yeah. So,
Okay. So I see all of them talking to like some priest or something.
yes.
Okay.
All right. You're
Um,
all together now.
Do
What
we
you
see
guys
her?
have-
Like we
Oh
saw
yeah,
a
you guys.
silhouette, but we'd know it's her.
oh, nope. We lost
Oh
her.
no.
I did mess all the screens
Give
up.
ill fix. Give it a second.
Yep.
Did it fix?
Okay. No. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Hi.
So we know it's her.
Takes a little bit for your eyes to adjust. But even with the daylight behind her, you recognize the form of Laura.
I am going to legit mad dash over to her and give her just the biggest freaking hug ever.
Okay, so that changes a little bit what I was gonna do. I was like, all right, you give me a hug, great. Then I like literally pick you up and like drag you out of the thing to like out of the building. I don't want to have a conversation with you. I was just gonna walk up and grab your arm and drag you away.
Glad I made it easier for you.
Sure did.
Well, I guess she's awake.
Well, that was weird. She
Hi.
finally wakes up and then she steals one of our like traveling
Nice to see you
companions.
too.
Yeah, great. Thanks. Hey, we just saved
Boy.
your ass, but okay.
Jeez.
Hey, Pig, you definitely get to keep the bow now.
All right. Well, while you three discuss among yourself what just happened, let's go over to Laura and Ignatia.
All right. So I'm gonna like try to take her over like somewhere that is away from people and kind of private-ish. If there's some place close by that would fit that. Like it doesn't have to be strictly private, but like I don't want anybody overhearing or like eavesdropping.
Hey, you could probably go around the corner. Like the graveyard is pretty empty right now.
Cool. Perfect. Yay, graveyard.
Is this something that we want to mute our headphones for, like the three of us?
I mean, you can.
Oh,
if
actually,
you
I
want.
don't think Sarah could, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
I mean, he could
But
take his headphones off.
Right.
you know what? I am
If we
gonna
needed to
mute
have that happen.
I'm gonna take my headset off, and you guys, when it's okay for me to listen. Okay.
Fine. All right.
That means you too, Carrie.
For Carrie. All right. So like it get you out in the middle of the graveyard, like set you down. I'm like, happy to see you. I think I met your parents.
I'm sorry. You what?
Right.
Use
I
more
was-
words now.
I was kidnapped, and there were these wolves and stuff.
Yes.
And then they went away, and then these red people like us, like you, came and claimed that they were your parents who got trapped here long ago.
What else did they say? And I mean, you've known me for a long time now. Do you have any reason to believe them?
I mean, they knew a lot of things that they shouldn't know otherwise, but then also, like, they also have been here so long and they're in the service of Strahd, and he's kind of changed them into vampires.
Okay. This is a lot.
Uh-huh.
Do you feel like they meant us any harm? What did you tell them?
I mean, they knew we're like going up against Strahd and like, we want to get out of here. Um, but like, I don't know. I don't really know. Like, it could be a trick. Totally could be a trick, but it could be real.
What did you tell him, like, of me or of you? Did you
I
give him
didn't.
any information?
No, not really, because I didn't know. One, they knew creepy amount of stuff already. Two, like I also didn't know that like if I really believed them, you know.
Did they look like me? Did
Uh-huh.
it seem like it was an illusion or some kind of magic being casted?
Uh-uh.
How did they end up here? I'm so confused.
It sounds like it was something similar to how we ended up here, where they just were traveling and ended up here, or something.
They were taken here during the attack on your settlement.
Right, they were kidnapped. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
that's fine. Should we trust them, or does it seem like they're fully in Strahd's camp? Do they miss me? Do they care about me? What is going on here?
They seem to miss and care about you, but like I believe they are also like under God's control. So like I don't know how much we can trust them.
I don't even know what to say right now. This
All
was
right.
very unexpected. Do they know like who you are to me?
Yes, I think they have a good handle on that, which is
Okay.
also kind of creepy and weird.
Yeah, that's well. Did you watch our last session at all?
No.
Okay, fuck. Okay. Recent when we were in the cave trying to rescue you and the children, I ended up talking to Sasha, who was a patron of Strahd, inviting us to the castle
Yeah.
with paper invitation, everything. Strahd wants to talk to us. If we get that invitation, we'll be invited in. But he knew me, like he knew my name, and he knew everyone else's names, and
Mhm.
knew that we were in the cave in the first place.
Mhm.
And it was very unsettling.
Mhm.
And now I kind of wonder if Strahd knows more about me than I want him to.
Quite possibly.
Okay.
Like I would prefer he not know we exist.
Yeah, this is not great unless we can use it to our benefit somehow.
Sure. I don't know how.
I don't know either because
Anyway,
I'm just now finding out that my parents are alive.
I
So
know. That's why I didn't want to tell you with everybody else, because, like,
thank you.
Mhm.
I'm glad you're back. We missed you terribly. I was
Anyway,
so
about the
worried. I
kids,
was
you
so
realize they're
pissed.
just gonna go get more kids. Yeah.
I mean, they might, but what would you have us do? Leave them in the cave? Let them wander the wilderness on their own?
I, yeah, there is no good solution. I'm just saying they're gonna go get more kids.
Of course they are. But we
Yeah.
couldn't. We couldn't leave them. But
hmm
either way, I'm glad you're back. I'm glad you told. Do you feel like we should probably let the group know this information?
I mean, it's up to you. I just wanted to let you know, and you could do with what you feel is right.
Okay. Let's go back to the group so we can all talk together and I'm sure they might have questions for you about what happened to you and everything.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey,
So we're gonna walk back inside, and when we do, you're probably going to notice that I'm kind of quiet and kind of hanging back for a little bit and very deep in thought.
Hey, gang. How have you been?
oh hi.
Just saved your life, and you just
I
run
mean,
out the door here.
Appreciate it. There were important things that I needed to convey in privacy, and it could not really wait. So I apologize, but thanks.
I am giving her that fry gif look. You know. Okay.
What are you guys doing in the Temple of Lathander?
Well,
I
this
just got
guy's learned.
cured.
Just removing curses and stuff.
Wait,
Getting sun
Scorch,
swords.
you Scorch got cured?
I got cursed again.
I didn't think you could get cursed.
I got cursed again.
Wow. Okay.
And this priest here was able to lift the curse.
This guy.
Was it is it Cyrenik that did it, or
No, he
oh,
did
the
not.
other priest? Okay.
The other priest,
Okay.
Cyrenik just learned how to do it in case we need to
Oh,
use it again.
I
Father Petrovich walked Cyrenik
Semantics!
through.
Scorch! Semantics!
To clarify, Father Petrovich walked Cyrenik through the ritual, and Cyrenik performed the ritual.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So he successfully did it after learning how to do it.
Yes.
Okay.
And no diamond was needed.
So now we get to
That's
keep the
amazing.
diamonds.
All right, cool. So what's the plan of what's next?
Aren't we going to see the wonderful Wizard of the Wines?
We're off to see the wizard.
Right.
But I would look at Ignatia and be like, didn't you say there was a whole thing about an invitation and stuff?
Oh.
Yes, we did get an invitation, but we also contemplated that it might be helpful to continue our quest of going to see the Wizard of Wine and fulfilling the tarot card reading before we approach the castle.
Did this Sasha guy say that we needed to accept this invitation like right now, or is it kind of open?
I'm
Pretty
checking
sure it
my
was open,
notes.
right? I thought it was an open
I feel like
invitation.
he said that there was no timeline, that it was open to
I
use
feel
as
like
we
there was a
wish.
timeline. But maybe
Yeah, I
that
thought
was
it said like
before.
just he said just show up at the gates with the invitation when you're ready to come.
Yeah.
That's what I thought it said, but
Toasty?
Yes. Okay. That's what
Atta
I thought.
boy.
So I don't know what they told you guys specifically, but I also got the message, and there is, my understanding was, one, if we trust them, nothing will happen to us while we return where we were, blah 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 blah. Two, sooner rather than later would be optimal for some reason, and I'm kind of leaning towards maybe we should do it because if nothing else, we could learn potentially more useful information. We're kind of flying in the dark at the moment.
no, we're going to see the wizard. Like you've been in a cage for like weeks. You got brainwashed by a whole bunch of werewolf children and bait.
No.
You're muted, Toasty.
It was one day. She was there one day.
Yeah.
Before we make this decision, I should probably share what Laura just told me.
Can she share it?
So, I was an orphan for a very long time. But what I just found out is that my parents are possibly alive and possibly under the control of Strahd and possibly some kind of vampire now.
Well, if that's the case, then we should do everything we can to be more prepared before we go. We just show up like all willy-nilly, like, look at us, open the gates. And then they're like, well, now we're just going to stab you with our fangs. Like, and we got nothing other than the sword that
Yeah,
Scorch now has. We're screwed.
yeah, no. But Strahd, correct me if I'm wrong. He wants to like talk with us, to offer to make us an offer that we can't refuse and work for him, blah 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 kind of deal, like he did
Or
with
just let us go.
Zuleika, or I don't think he's just going to let us go. There's no way in hell,
Yeah,
unless he's afraid of us.
I don't trust
Well,
this invitation.
I mean, I don't either.
We show up, I think
I
it's War City.
I think he's going to ask him to help him get something that he wants that he's been unable to get, and in return for providing that to him, he would let us go, supposedly.
Feel like this is very oddly specific. How do I know he hasn't corrupted you? You were
Shut up.
absent.
Um.
Don't trust you.
So what else is new?
I
I
mean,
think that in this case, as long as we don't do something stupid and attack him before we're prepared to, it might be to our benefit to go and hear, because we may learn something that we would not learn otherwise. And because sometimes, when people are trying to convey things, they tell a bit more than they intend and don't always realize that. So it might be to our benefit to do that.
Scorch, thoughts? Do we
I
stay or
think,
do we go now?
well, our original plan is to see the wizards. So I think we should stick to that plan.
I'm with Scorch.
Well,
Because if we're going to
But
get
it,
something really cool like that sword at the Wizard of Wines, I think that's only going to make it easier for us to be able to help get Ignatius' parents back if they are under Strahd's control.
and if they're even are my parents, I mean, they could very well be, but who knows around this place anymore. But to Laura's point, it may not hurt to go hear him out and then go to get whatever he wants us to retrieve or whatever, but also maybe stop at the Wizard of Wine first at that point.
I don't know. I feel like Laura's just his puppet
Hold
now.
him off.
oh, wait a second. Is the Wizard of the Wine on the way to Castle Strahd?
They are in the complete opposite directions. It's Castle Ravenloft.
I'm
What
just
are we
staring at
doing?
Pig. I'm just staring at Pig.
I'm both ways, man.
Of course you
So
are.
What's the distance
Goddamn
between
rotisserie over there.
the two places? Is it like a day's difference
It's
or
roughly the same.
longer?
It's roughly the same amount of travel by carriage.
They were gonna. They were gonna send a carriage for us. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay.
I feel like that's new information to us.
Yeah, I don't remember that. I thought we needed to go there.
Could have been something that came up in mine, and yeah. Boop. Right. Okay. So yeah, I forgot also. I have the stone to send a message to them if we want to meet with them, and they will send a carriage for us to take us and bring us back afterwards.
Whoa!
What?
What?
Can they? What? Can
Why would they
hold on?
give
Can
you a stone while you were imprisoned? And when they talk to Ignatia, like, just give her a letter. Like,
Different
something
people
is
talk to
not right here. Pig, this, none of this is adding up.
Everything here is not right. What are you talking about? Where have you been the last, I don't know, however long we've been?
Chasing you into a den of wolves, that's where.
It's only
So-
been the last day.
Still,
Ignatia and Cyrenik, the stone that Laura Laris holds up, you recognize it as a sending stone. So it's just something that can be used once per day to send a message to somebody, and they'll be able to respond back. It's basically the sending spell, but between specific people.
so like my biggest concern with the stone? Can they hear us through it and all this talking and stuff? Like, is
No.
it like an eavesdropping thing?
No.
Okay,
Have to activate it.
because
And-
that was concerning.
You know, I'm not a magical person, but my understanding is there's a certain amount of conversation once it's activated that can happen, and that's it.
And who gave this to you?
Your dear dad.
in a span of one day,
Yes.
this is all highly suspect. We need to go see the wizard. The wonderful Wizard of Wands.
Swamp wine.
Staring at Pig. Hard staring. Right at Pig.
What if, because I feel like if we were to take a vote, it's 3 against 2. What if we go to the Wizard of Wine
I am
and
undecided.
after we're
Excuse
done?
me.
Okay, sorry. Okay, I'm sorry, Pig. I'm sorry. What if we go to the Wizard of Wine, do
Maybe
our
that
thing
boat
there,
should be yours,
and then
Pig.
use the sending stone to pick us up there instead?
Is that possible?
I think that's more than feasible, because then we complete what we need to get at the Wizard of Wands, and then we're more prepared.
Can you look at that invitation again? Does it say anywhere on there that it expires or whatever? You use it in like a day or something.
Is it like a
that?
coupon?
Hey man,
You're the one that has it right now, Sarnik.
Oh, I am?
with spells and
I-
contracts.
I hand it to Pig. I'm
I
like, here you go,
mean-
Pig. Like, you go ahead. Like, you're so inquisitive. Here, read the damn thing.
I take the scroll and I'm about to eat it because I'm reminded of that piece of paper I want to eat, and I hand it back to Ignatia. Yeah,
Mhm.
yours.
Yeah, it's probably better you don't have this right now.
Yeah.
So I'm
Wait,
gonna
wait.
look at it to see if there's. I'm gonna like beckon Laura over so she can read it too, and then I'm gonna look at it and see if there's any information on here in terms of if it would be important to see them as soon as possible, or if we have a little bit of wiggle room.
So this
Just like
this
that.
is a handwritten letter from Strahd Van Zarevich. It is just cordially inviting you to dinner to have a discussion about your future. There's no indication of the need for expediency in accepting this dinner invitation. It's just he'd like to have a conversation with you at some point, you and your group.
I think he means to make us dinner. That's what I think.
Boy, have I heard that before.
I mean, I know you've heard it, but I don't want to be a main course. So if I'm walking into a trap, I want to be prepared.
So are we all agreeable? Use the sending stone at the like once we feel like we're done with the wizard of wine.
Sure.
Yes.
All right. And we're off to see the wizard.
Okay.
Wonderful Wizard of Wines.
Question: where is our Tin Man?
That's
Kazan.
Scorch.
No,
Kazan? No,
Kazan
Kazan.
stayed with the cart.
Ah,
And where's the cart?
At the burgomaster's
Right, with
mansion.
the kids.
Well,
That's where we drop the kids off.
Yes.
All right, so we go pick up our other metal friend. There's no replacing you, Scorch. Believe me. Okay. Uh, and then we'll get the carriage, right? And we'll go to the wine guy.
how far away is the wine guy?
I guess we could do that.
It's about a day and a half.
Oof, okay.
It was just about a half day past beyond where you were originally. Yeah.
But we all had to come back here and deliver those kids. I mean, I guess it was the right thing to do after Ignatia burned one to a cinder. So
Pig's
Wait, what?
I
eyes
wasn't trying to.
roll
What?
out the cathedral.
look,
Just-
it was a
Why?
barbecue.
Why?
It turned into a wolf and it attacked
Oh.
me. And I didn't want to scare it. I guess I wanted to scare it away. So I did a little bit of fire to scare it away, but I didn't realize that it would only take like 1 point of damage to kill it. 1 point of damage. I didn't realize it would
was
take
just
much
a
to kill
pup.
it. It
Just
was
a
it
pup.
was lunge. Listen, my blood was already boiling because of what happened to you. I was ready to kill Zuleika,
Yeah.
because I was so mad at what happened to you. And at that point, my blood was boiling. This wolf attacked me, and it was young. Like I said, I wasn't trying to kill it. I
And
just
then the
wanted to
corgi
scare
was
it off.
boiling.
It was. I did not mean to.
Okay.
Char.
Don't get mad at me.
I'm not mad. I think it's hilarious.
I'm talking Laura.
I mean, we had a burnt corgi in the middle of a cave. So I mean,
All right. So y'all are hitting the road.
Hitting the road, Jack.
Okay. All right. So
do we need to get any resupplies or whatever before we leave? And I guess this is more of a question for the DM as well. Do we have to RP that kind of stuff, or can we like stock back up on whatever?
I vote for RPing because last time we were here, you threatened the shopkeeper, and it was funny.
that was a
Me?
different shopkeeper.
Oh,
That
it's
was a different
one.
yeah.
Damn it! I remember you trying to like sneak an arrow or something. And
Oh,
they caught
yeah,
you.
that
That
was a
was
different
other town.
shopkeeper.
other
But
town.
Pig would never do that. Are you kidding? Like,
Yeah, that
he's
was-
lovable by everybody.
That was in the village of Barovia.
Oh, okay.
Right.
If you guys are, if all you want to do is like stock up on the necessities like arrows and rations and all that, we could just say that that's been done. If you want to look for anything specific, like potions or something like that, we can go through the RP of that.
Does anyone have extra health potions in their bag?
No, that was something I was going to ask about.
'Cause I forget if anyone is carrying anything for us in general. We might need more health potions, I feel.
I mean, we do have
I've-
all these diamonds and assorted
I've
gems
got
now.
1 potion of healing. 1. And that's mine.
Ooh.
Unless
I think
somebody
we might need to go get a couple more potions.
I feel like I need to silver my weapons.
Yeah.
Hey, Toasty, a while back, I picked up this lantern.
Mhm.
I don't have that listed in any of my equipment. Do I need to add something? I was just like,
Just add lantern with ever burning flame
oh,
into your
wow. I have
inventory.
lantern with continuous flame spell. Is that it?
Yep, that's it.
Okay. Never mind then.
Okay. So
Um,
yeah. So Scorch mentioned wanting to get their weapons silvered. Right? Anybody else have anything specific they would like to do in town?
can you get like silver tipped arrows?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that'd be good.
I just want a health potion or two.
Yeah. So how much gold do you? With this discussion, Toasty, do you want me to hold up my guy or what? With in terms of what we're getting, because we're not really talking with people. as
Yeah,
with
right.
characters.
Yeah, right. Okay, right now we're just assuming that you guys are telling me what
Okay.
you want to do. So,
So
so
we
silvered
have
weapons, potions. Yes.
yeah we want to source out some potions. Like how much does it cost? Because we have a bunch of gems, yada yada. Can we turn those in for the gold equivalent,
Yeah, more or
and
less.
then get okay? So how much are potions?
That'll depend on the shopkeeper you go to,
Yeah.
and what your
Oh.
discussions are with them.
Oh. Well, okay, so we've got to RP our potion getting.
Hey,
Anything else that we got to RP?
I gotta.
Like, do we need to RP the weapons silvering?
Weapon silvering, no. You're able to locate a blacksmith like with enough ease. It's going to cost you the material. Obviously, you have to provide them with some silver. You've accumulated enough silver coin that be melted down and done
Yeah.
that way. I'm going to say for your non-magical weapon, Scorch, because obviously your light blade cannot be silvered as there's no blade to silver. Um, it's gonna cost what? It's 10 gold. It's 10 silver to a gold, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Um, it'll cost 2 gold to get your weapon silvered.
Okay.
That includes like the material and the work to actually do it.
So I would silver the sun sword because the
No,
battle
you
axe.
can't do the sun sword
Oh, not
because
There's
because.
that's
no there's
made out
no
of
blade
light.
to silver.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
that's right.
the other
Okay.
weapon you got.
It's light. Okay, battle axe already has silver on it. Um, Morning Star has silver on it too. Warhammer, there's no silver on it because that's not
Right,
silver.
you found silvered weapons already. That's right. You found silvered weapons in the caravan that you guys have now. So I guess you don't necessarily need to have silvered weapons because you've got you got silver weapon and a magical weapon. So if you don't want to save on that cost, you can.
Okay. But the Warhammer I can't silver?
You could. There's no need for it necessarily because you've got a magical weapon and 2 silvered weapons already. And based on what you know, like like the magical weapon's going to be
Okay.
effective.
Okay, so maybe I don't need to silver anything right
Mhm.
now.
So for me,
Um,
I don't have anything except for healing potions.
yeah. For Laura, um, you could you could silver the entirety of your stock of arrows
Okay.
for about the same cost. It would be 2
How
gold.
much was it? 2 gold? Cool.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Okay.
And then I will also pick up extra regular arrows as well, so I don't have to always use the silver ones.
Okay. How many? Yeah, we'll just say you got equal stocks of both, and that's going to cost an additional like 3 silver. It's not a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we want to look for somebody who will sell healing potions, correct?
Hmm.
Okay. Somebody I don't care who, but somebody. Roll an investigation check. One other person can help and at advantage. That's up to you guys to decide who's leading this investigation.
Can roll. Does anybody want to
Not
help?
pig.
I feel like investigating things is not necessarily my strong suit, but I'm not bad either.
If we were out in the forest, I'd help you. But
Yeah. Same. Like, I'm not great at investigating, but I mean, I'm not terrible at it
I'm
either.
pretty good at finding things if somebody wants to help me.
Go, Cyrenek, you do it.
All right.
All right, so
Go help her.
Lorius, go ahead and roll an advantage.
Thank you. That would be a 25.
Oh yeah. So you wander around for a little bit, and it's you come across one apothecary, and a quick look inside. Um, it's a lot of snake oil kind of things. You know, like virility potions and hair growth potions, stuff like that. Nothing of actual value. And you see a smaller gentleman look at you curiously as you walk out exasperated at your uh at your failure to find something. He says, I are you look like the kind of person who's looking for something that might actually help in some way. Can I am I reading that right?
Yes.
Come with me. And
Was Pig coming with me while I was looking around and stuff? No? Okay.
No.
Cool.
No.
Alright.
so it's you and Cyrano.
wasn't
I'm
it
assuming.
Laura,
yeah,
Laris, and
Cyrenek was
Cyrenek?
helping.
And
Yep.
so Scorch, Ignatia, and myself are.
If you guys want to be there for the conversations too, that if just as they're traveling, that's fine too.
Yeah,
But
okay.
So they're just
But
ahead.
I definitely would not be helping because I wouldn't be
Yeah.
comfortable trying to find stuff in a town.
Okay, so let's just say all of you are there,
Sure.
but it was just
Okay.
Cyrenek and Lorelaris kind of leading the church. You guys see Lorelaris is approached by a shorter gentleman, much shorter, still taller than you, Pig, but get to guess, it's probably it's probably a halfling, which is strange. You guys haven't seen a halfling since you've
This
been here.
whole
It's been
time?
mostly humans that
Yeah.
you've seen, and two dragonborn
And an elf.
and an elf and a warforged
Mm-hmm.
and a gnome.
We are the oddest group of people in this
I'm a pig
entire area, apparently.
Not just any gnome. I'm a pig gnome. All right, special. One of a
So
kind, baby. Sorry.
so he gestures for the group of you to follow him. And he cuts through he cuts behind some buildings. Leads you down a couple alleyways, and he brings you to this door. It looks like it's a back door to one of the buildings that's normally facing the street. This entrance doesn't face the street at all.
Mm-hmm.
And he opens the door and he gestures, come. And do you guys follow him inside?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I follow their lead.
All right. So you walk into this back room, and it's clear that at least some of this is used mostly for storage. He goes to this stack of crates in the corner. Starts fiddling with something,
Mm-hmm.
and he opens up the front face of these crates that are stacked 3 high, and it opens up like a door. And there's a staircase going downstairs It's lit by looks like maybe candles or maybe a lamp. It's
Mm-hmm.
flickering.
Oh, good.
Hey, Ignatius, don't set us on fire as we go down here.
Ignatia's kind of lost in thought at the moment. She's mostly just mindlessly following you, but you saying that makes her like snap back to focus and be like, "Okay, I guess."
I mean, unless you like it hot in here.
I do like it hot.
Oh.
All right. So, walk downstairs. I assume.
Mm-hmm.
You guys follow. Okay.
Yep.
And you see, yeah, there's three. It's not a very large room. Like there's enough room for all of you to be in there. There's not a lot of space for you to wander around. In
Mm-hmm.
with the exception of Pig. Pig has no problem getting around this room.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but you see like crates of bottles. There's two crates of bottles stacked up on the side. There's what looks to be various herbs uh, drying from the ceiling. There's weird jars full of uh, uh, looks to be of animal parts.
Mm-hmm.
There's like something you recognize to be a liver. There's a couple. There's a jar with a couple of eyeballs floating around in there. Um, and the gentleman sits down behind his counter. So, what are you in the market for? How can I help you?
We were hoping to get a few healing potions if you have them to spare.
Healing pot. Oh, okay. One moment. Uh, he goes underneath the counter and you hear bottles clanking and whatnot. And he pulls out four bottles. There's one larger one and there's three smaller ones. There it's uh, got kind of like a reddish tinge to it. The bottles are dusty. You can barely see through it, but yeah, they're corked and waxed on the top, and looks to be what you're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I have four. This is what I have right now. Um, this is a uh, what did I bring up here?
Poor Scorch is probably hunched over in this place, eh?
No, it's a high ceiling.
Oh,
Oh.
It's just not a lot of foot room.
Yes.
oh, okay.
So this one is have one greater healing potion and just three other potions of healing. Um,
For them.
for the greater, mm, for the greater, say I could do 125 gold for the greater and 50 for, or, yeah, 50 for the normal potions
All together for the normal potions or each for the normal potion?
for each.
Oh. I look to everybody else and be like, well, I don't have the gold for that. Any of you?
So I have come into several gems, including some diamonds. How can we come to an accord on? And I present the gems and the diamonds that I have.
Okay. Here. Let me.
Just for reference, I have 7 diamonds and 30 assorted gems, just to catch Laura up.
Yeah. So the 7 diamonds specifically are worth 100 gold each. The 30 gems are worth 50.
I have a question. Okay, I have a question. So remember that a lot of the things were part of the cursed pile of offering. So if this is given to somebody else, do they get cursed too? Or no?
We don't know apparently.
No, we did know, right? Like we found out it was because we took it from the pile without it being given to us. That's why we got like the two of us got cursed.
I
You
know, but
Right.
if
assumed
you pass
that.
it along, if you pass it on to another party because it's not actually uh given to from like whoever offered it, so wouldn't that party also get cursed too?
So
I
Stone, I
don't.
want to clarify that you assumed that.
Yeah.
I never said one way or the other.
But even if that were true, like it wouldn't be an unreasonable assumption to also think that if we then give it to somebody, we're giving it, like
The
in
curse.
that case. So like I think you could logically interpret it either way. Like maybe we might be passing on the curse, or maybe in this case it would be okay. I think there's an argument both ways, and we don't know.
When we all know though that that any curse that we had got lifted because because Father P did the remove curse on both of us.
Hey, you guys are aware that your curse got lifted.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, we're fine.
The halfling gentleman, and you notice now that he's like missing a chunk of his nose. It's like he was in a fight at some point. He's got several missing teeth, and the
Nice.
teeth that are there are kind of rotted away. Starts
Meth.
looking at the gems.
Definitely meth.
He takes out this jeweler's glass and starts looking over each of the gems, and he says, "Oh, okay. Let's see. I'll take. I can take these 7 gems for these potions. Yeah,
For all
yeah. He's taking like from the 50 from the gems that you like, not the diamonds.
All right,
Uh-huh.
from the assorted. All right, so he's
Yeah.
taking 7 gems from there.
Yes.
awesome. Thank you.
7 gems that each were
Is
worth
that-
how much?
You assumed, like, you guessed around 50.
50 gold, so 350 gold for something
Well,
this
remember the greater potion was 100 gold
was
on its own,
120
and each
something
of the little ones
or
was
50.
50 each.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's like less than 300 gold for
The bigger potion was 150.
It was 100.
yeah, okay. So
Okay.
that's oh. No.
Yeah. It's fine.
Okay.
So
I'm just kind of gonna walk up. I'm gonna whisper to Laura, like, do we? Are these good potions? Do we trust this?
I mean, the choice we have?
so what are we get? We're each getting 1 greater and
No,
No,
there's only
there's
one greater.
1 greater and what? And then what?
And the rest are just normal healing potions of healing.
So,
So
gotta
we each
decide
get one.
who's
So we each get 1 potion of healing.
well, not necessarily. Okay, I'm fine because I already got one. But of the 4 of you, one of you is gonna get a greater potion of healing. The other 3 get a potion of healing.
Yeah.
Okay, there's 4 potions in total. We have to decide who is getting the greater potion of healing.
Who tends to take the most damage in fights?
Scorch.
Probably Scourge.
So I would say
I think
Scorch
Scorch does.
Yeah.
So Scorch takes the greater
Yep.
healing potion.
Yeah. The rest of us will each take one of the regular healing potion. Potion of healing. Oh, Toasty. I don't know for this specifically. I don't think it's changed, but just in general, when there's a legacy version and a new version, do you want us to use the legacy version or the new version?
Take the legacy version.
Okay.
I walk up to the shop, the halfling, and I whisper to them. Very quietly, I'm like, "Do you have any potions of mind reading?"
Of mine? Why would you want? You're. Hmm.
Somebody did some homework.
Oh. Let me. He. He. He motions for you to hold on one moment. Digs around. Um. Hmm. And you, like, he's at this point, he's not only gone under the counter to look for things, he's looking in some of the boxes around. Your bottles clinking all over the place. He eventually he finds this large bottle. It's about uh, like this, about hand sized. Like that's how big the bottle is. You see, like this potion's significantly more viscous than the potions that you just received. It's almost like maple syrupy in its consistency. It's a purple liquid there with um, it almost looks like a cloud floating inside of it. It's pink. And he says, I believe this is what you're looking for?
Do I need
This
to like do some sort of thing to make sure it is, or
Arcana check.
what's my Arcana +2? Okay, here we go. 22.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Looks to be exactly what you're looking for.
All right. How much?
Let me. Time it took to. This looks like that was my last one. Uh, can't harvest that too frequently. Uh,
Ah,
600 gold.
Can I give you 6 diamonds for it?
Takes a look at the diamonds. Uh, acceptable. Yeah.
Then we've reached an accord, sir.
Were you trying to be sneaky with all of this?
I was gonna say, do we see that he's handing over 6 fucking diamonds?
For one potion. Or did we hear him ask for a potion of mind reading is also the question.
I did whisper.
Make. I want everybody else. What's your passive perceptions, everybody?
17.
9.
Laura?
14 for me.
Oh, 11 for me.
Peg, you picked up on Cyrnic asking about another potion, and then watched him hand over some diamonds for it.
Okay.
You heard the word mind, but that's all you really heard. Um, Ignatia, you're kind of just lost in your own world at this point.
That makes sense.
It's been a big day for you. Sorry, remind me again, Laura and Scorch, what your passes are?
14.
And mine's 11.
Um, so, Laura, you know that you saw Cyrnic having a conversation with the shopkeeper. You're not sure what it was. Scorch, you heard Cyrnic asking about a potion, but that's about it.
We all good here then?
It seems like we got what we need.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, you sure I can't interest you in anything else. I think I have, uh, hmm, um, uh, looks, looks over to, Ignatia and Lauralis. This may not interest, uh, you ladies, but, you, um, my gnomish friend, maybe this, maybe this tickles your interest a little bit, and he presents uh, a round bottle, a rounded bottle, um, got a like bright orange liquid in there, and it almost flickers in the light. Um,
What is it?
and you would expect there at the top of the bottle to be just air, but instead the top of the bottle is filled with looks like smoke. Well, with this, you have the power of your fine companions here. You'll for a brief time you'll be able to breathe fire.
And how much are you selling that for?
Uh, where is my cost table? There you are. For this, for you, for the finest patrons I've had in some time,
Uh-huh.
uh, one 175 gold.
Oh. Would you mind if one of my friends here has a look at this? Because I don't know anything about anything except for forest hunting. Okay, look at me. I'm a pig gnome. So, is it okay? Like, can someone come over and have a look at
Absolutely.
this? And they want to yell, or all of you, you want to come and say it's a potion of fire breathing? Ooh. Is that true? Like from what you guys know, like, or have you seen this before? I have no idea.
I can I'm like trained with alchemist tools and stuff. Can I like do some kind of check to check it?
Yeah. Alchemist tools. I think that's just an intelligence thing, right? You're proficient with
Yeah.
it. Yeah. So
Yeah.
just roll intelligence and add your proficiency.
Okay. Curie, stop it. Roll. Thank you. 1824.
Are you looking at? Yeah. Yeah, it's a potion. It's a potion of fire breath. It's exactly what this little halfling gentleman is saying it is.
Yeah, Pig, it looks like it's pretty legit. But if you
Yeah.
use it, I will caution you, when I've used mine and Ignatia's used hers, you have to be careful because it goes a long way. People.
Peg looks over at Scorch. Uh, you know, you may be flammable. You gonna be okay if I start breathing fire and stuff? And
Don't breathe fire at her. Him. Sorry, Scorch.
Yeah, that's logical. Don't aim at my direction.
so, Mr. Shopkeeper, I whip out this cloak brooch. I am not willing to trade you this whole thing for that potion. However, I am willing to trade you this for the potion and 50 gold back.
What are the gems back?
No, I will want the gold.
Ah.
Give me gold. Give me gold, baby.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh boy, with my -2. It's only -2. Yeah,
Terrible.
my charisma is 6, right? So
Yeah.
hey, that would be a 7. Hey,
Ooh.
so I think that thing is not worth half as much as this brooch. So I'll give you the brooch, you give me the potion, and like 75 gold back. Yeah? All right, deal.
I'll give you this. I will take the brooch, give you the potion, and 25 gold back.
No, I need more. I need like 50 at least.
This brooch is not worth nearly as much as you think it is, sir.
This brooch may have come from Strahd himself. I have it on good authority. Trust me. Would a pig lie to you? Come on.
I feel like Strahd would have taken better care of this. You see, where did you find where did you there's a bunch of stuff just caked in here. One of the stones is missing, sir.
What are you talking about? Listen, okay.
The potion and
listen to
25
me.
gold.
What?
I'll give.
God.
I will take the brooch. I will give you the potion and 30 gold.
30.
Pig, take it so we can move on with it.
Fine. Fine. The potion and 35 gold. Okay.
Nah.
Yes?
That's what we agreed on.
35?
30.
35?
30, Pig.
32? Okay, 32. Alright.
So he takes the brooch, he slides over the potion, and 32 gold. So you have yourself a potion of fire breath. Go ahead and add that to your inventory.
Alright.
Everybody add their potions to the inventory as you know.
So, out of character as well, I was looking at my inventory and I have 2 short swords I don't usually use, but if I needed to go martial, they're not silvered, right? So if I were to, can I spend 2 gold each to get them silvered?
Yeah, we can do that. Well,
Okay,
yeah, we can say that you did that.
Okay.
Question on Scorch's sword, the sun sword. Like, can you apply like an oil of sharpness to that thing, or is that because it's light does not work?
Can't apply an oil to a blade that does not have physical form.
That's what I thought. I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Potion of fire breathing?
Fire breath.
Fire breath.
So basically, once you drink it, for an hour, you have 3 uses of fire breath. It costs an action to breathe fire, but it's 4d6 fire damage, which is Not too shabby.
I am terribly sorry. I was looking at the D&D thing. Can you tell me that again? I am sorry.
Yeah. 4d6 fire. Like so, once you
And that-
drink it,
So it
you
takes
have
an action to use, right?
yeah. It'll take an sorry. Drinking potions. I homebrewed it. I like house ruled it for this campaign. If you're taking it yourself, it's a bonus action to drink a potion. If you're giving a potion to someone else, it's an action.
Okay.
But once you take this potion, you'll be able to use an action 3 times within a span of an hour to breathe fire in a 30-foot cone for 4d6 fire damage.
And that's why it says it's got 3 of 3 charges.
Correct.
Gotcha. Okay. So I just leave it in my backpack, yeah?
Yep.
Don't have to put it as equipment. Okay. All right, thank you, sir. I'll also mark, is there a thing for silvered weapons, or should I just make a note somewhere saying that they're silvered?
You can just add a note to the weapon itself, I believe.
Yeah, I was gonna say there are some, but
Ow.
yeah, I usually just change the name, add an extra version of whatever it is, and change the
Oh,
name to. Silver.
Actually, there's a checkbox on it, silvered.
Ooh,
Oh, there you go.
Wow. Frickin' D&D Beyond, eh?
yeah,
Yeah.
adding improvements. They don't have that for arrows, sadly.
Oh.
Yeah.
Really?
Well, let's be real. How often do people actually track their arrows in D&D?
True.
I have been. I've got 18.
I just restocked.
All right. Customize. Oh, there's no customizations. Oh.
All right.
Okay.
Anything
All right.
else that you guys would like to do before you? Sorry. So the gentleman says, "Is there anything else I can do for you fine folks?"
Hey, thank you very much. That was quite helpful.
Thank you. And please, if you require anything again, feel free to come see me. Uh, my name is Jared. He takes a little bow.
We went to Jared.
So Toasty, because I've never actually done it in game, I do have alchemist supplies and stuff. So does that mean like in downtime, if we had it, I could make potions and stuff?
Yeah, it is a pretty like laborious thing, and you'll have to like spend gold on getting the materials and all that. But
Yeah.
in theory, you could. It would take, especially with healing potions, it'll take a couple of days to do that of downtime.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, y'all are free of Jared's little warehouse thing. What would you like to do now?
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Light.
What point in the day is it?
At this point, about midday, just a little bit past.
And you said it's like a day and a half to there?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we could do a half day of traveling, I guess. Or we could maybe stay here, leave early, move quickly as we can, and try to get there one whole day. Extra movement. Would be a long day, though.
You know, if I was just thinking, like, if we leave now and we go at our regular pace, it'll be like a day and a half, and then we'll be arriving at the wonderful Wizard of Wine at the end of tomorrow, and that may not be the best because it's gonna be nighttime and whoa. So if we like slept now and then left tomorrow morning and kept a normal pace, and at least the day after we'd arrive like midday and not have to necessarily worry about the whoa. Ignatia, you were gonna say
Okay.
something there.
No, I was just gonna say, Ignatia at this point is very eager to get going because Ignatia wants to go to possibly see parents. But after you shared that,
Can you wait a half a day? Oh, well,
I
hold on. You weren't
think I
saying
think
that.
it's
Never
very
mind.
it's just as much as I'm eager to go, I do think you have a point. It'd probably be better to rest first and leave early in the morning.
Scorch, Cyrenik, Lord Laris.
I will. Yeah, that makes sense.
It's
So we
logical to
stay.
stay here.
Okay. You guys just want to go back to the Blue Water Inn to sleep for the night?
Sure.
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Is there anything to do for fun in this town in the meantime while we're here?
That is a loaded question. Depends on who
Um,
you ask.
you know that they were setting up for for like a festival.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be happening later on this week.
Oh.
But you know, I haven't thought that time yet. Um, uh, you know that there might be something happening at the tavern as happens at taverns. Um, yeah, that's about it. It's a pretty quiet town otherwise because they spend so much. What you've gathered just with your conversations with people is this town is constantly in a rotation of different festivals.
Mm,
That's the main form of entertainment that happens here.
okay. Well, in that case, for the rest of the afternoon, I would like to go see if they need help setting up with the festival or stuff, and then I'd go back to the inn for dinner and sleep.
Okay, yeah, that's easy enough to do, and yeah, they accept your help. Just helping like set up like helping like put up like temporary stalls and all that other
Mm-hmm.
stuff and whatnot. What are the rest of you doing?
I'm probably honestly following Laura.
Okay,
I I missed her and she has information about my parents and I missed her, so I'm just gonna follow her around.
okay. Scorch, Pig, Cyrenik, what are y'all doing? You just gonna hang out at the inn, or
Scorch, what do you want to do?
What do you normally do?
Try to take
I
over the
mean,
world.
we
Well, I
usually,
can't eat or drink.
yeah, but you can stand guard over us and make sure that, when we do get completely trashed, people can't pick fights with us,
Why would they pick fights with you?
as you usually do, because we all get wrecked and stuff. And yeah, we could roll some dice.
You have dice?
Well, oh, maybe I don't. I mean, we could make some dice.
With
Maybe
what?
we could go find some dice. Oh, can we go buy some dice somewhere?
You want to go back to that halfling?
there's a toy shop across the street
Okay,
from the
hold
inn.
on. How much? How much are okay? Because I don't want to take up the whole session. Okay, but
I'm fine doing
how?
whatever you guys want.
No, 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 no. How much would you make me role play trying to screw people out of their
Money?
gold and their money?
Oh, we roleplay a lot.
Oh
Mm-hmm.
fuck. Okay.
Do it. It sounds fun.
While you guys are having this discussion about trying to figure out what to do while you're in and you see in one corner you see there's a table of three people. There's like like an olive skinned woman sitting down and just with she's got like pretty drab clothing on, but she's got some cards in her hand. And the two other gentlemen, like one hulking individual, like maybe 6'4", 6'5", like big broad shoulders. Looks like he does a lot of physical labor.
But not
Um,
bigger than Scorch.
Not quite bigger than Scorch, no. And you see a scrawny uh, man at the table too, and he looks like a young dude. He's maybe 19, 20 years old, and they're all playing these cards. They all have cards in their hand. And there's a small pile of gold in the center of the a small pile of coin in the center of the table as they're talking.
Do you want to get involved in this? You want to start to play some cards, or
I don't know how to play cards.
Sir, right now they're debating whether or not they want to play cards with some people they see in the tavern, in the corner of the tavern. They're gambling.
where was the
I'll
forest
come and
going?
watch. I'll come and watch. I got a drink and watch you chuckleheads.
So Laura
Probably
Laris
lose your.
going where?
So
And
Laura Laris and
did
Ignatia
she actually tell
are.
us?
Laura, did you tell them where you're going?
I went to go help with setups for the festivals.
Yeah. So Laura Laris and Ignatia went to help do some festival setup. So it's you, Scorch, and Pig at the inn right now. You just saw some people gambling.
Okay. I am willing to play some cards to win some gold. Is there gold in that pile?
There's a gold piece in there.
Well, I only roll with gold, apparently, because I've
There's a
got
gold
30 gold and 1 copper.
there's a gold piece in the center. You see the the large gentleman has a small pile of gold in front of him. Uh, you guess 15 maybe in that pile. The scrawny teenager, for somebody in his youth, is like very well dressed. So he's got about 25, 30 gold pieces in front of him as well.
Can I want to like do my best Fry impersonation and just squint my eyes as hard as I can. Can I tell if these guys are are all friends, and or are they like kind of strangers playing around? I want to look for signs of I'm gonna get screwed here.
Make an insight check.
Insight. Son of a what the hell? Oh, okay, all right. That's +4. That is an 11. All right.
It's hard to tell. I mean, they seem friendly enough with each other. They're making some bits of small talk.
What's the so okay, I'll walk over. What's the game you guys got going on here?
The woman looks over to you and she starts to explain the rules of the game. And I'm not going to explain the rules of the game because I
Oh,
haven't
sure.
made up the in-game
No, no, no,
thing.
no, no, that's fine. Yeah.
But the game mechanics is roll 2d6, and you can decide. And you make a wager based on your total.
Yeah.
And then you roll a third d6 and add that to your total. And the final round, you can choose to re-roll one of the d6, and whoever has the highest, basically at the end, wins.
Oh. So what's the buy-in here? What are we playing for gold? I see a gold in there.
Yeah. So the woman looked like she's been on the losing side of things for a little bit. Her gold pile is significantly smaller. She's got like 5 gold pieces there. Start with the gold, and we go from there.
All right, I'll fish around and I'll pop. I'll throw in a gold.
Okay.
Let's go.
So go ahead and don't tell me the result.
Don't tell you the result. Okay.
No.
Let's roll it over here. Okay.
The larger gentleman uh, seems to like the cards that he was dealt, so I'll put another piece of gold in. Um, the woman and the child uh, fold. They're declining to bet further. What is it, little man? What's your move?
Well, what about the other guy?
What other guy?
Well,
There are
there's
three
three
people.
of them.
There's three of
Yeah.
Yeah.
them.
So the woman,
And now I'm four. Oh, this woman and the child. Okay.
yeah, the woman and
Oh,
the
the
teenager
youth.
aren't betting anymore. The big
Yeah.
guy
Right. Yeah,
put
the
another
big
gold,
guy.
put another piece of gold in.
Uh so you put another piece in, eh?
Yeah,
Wow. Wow, you must have something pretty good. Do you feel like you're a big man? Because like I know bigger men than you. And then look over at Scorch.
still bigger than you, friend.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm really small, and so I can get into places that you may not want me to get into. Oh boy.
And I'll get into places you'll never be.
Whoa. All right, I'm gonna toss in another gold.
Okay, go ahead and roll your third d6.
Okay.
I'm just sitting up at the bar watching all this unfold at this point with a beverage in hand.
Scorch is looking at confused.
So he takes a look at his card. He's thumbing his stack of gold coins.
I look at my cards and I'm just like, ho, 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 ho. I am trying to give him the
The
my
business?
best, my best. Oh my god, I got a ton of card. I've got great cards, and I don't know how to play this game and bluff.
Okay. Um. So don't tell me which check you're doing. It's either deception or perception. I don't tell me which one you're doing.
Okay.
Just tell me the number.
Wait, you said which two?
Either deception or persuasion. Don't tell me which one you're using though.
Correct.
Just tell
Okay.
me the number.
Okay. 10. Oh my god. I look at him square in the eyes. Oh.
So he takes a look at his cards again. Counts out 10 coins and puts it into the table, into the center of the table.
That's not what you were supposed to do, man. Son of a gun.
Okay, now if you choose, you can re-roll one of your d6, or you can stick with it.
But I gotta pay 10 gold, right?
Yeah, if you want to match him,
Because I've got to
you gotta
match
at
him.
least match him. Yeah.
Ah, all right. I fish around and all 10. All right.
Okay.
I am gonna
right,
re-roll one of my die.
so right now, just to be clear, there's
Yep.
2 gold from the other two initially,
Yep.
and another gold from you and him. So there's
Yep.
4, 6, and now there's another 10 gold. So that's 26 gold in this pot right now.
That sounds about right.
Okay.
Okay. I'm re-rolling one of my dice
Okay.
because I'm a fool. I'll take one card, please. Is he taking
Yeah.
anything?
Yeah, he discards one of his cards and takes a new card.
Whose bet is it first? So yours or mine, man?
Takes 2 gold, puts them towards the center.
I fish around in my pouch and I grab 10 more, or 10, and I throw in 10 instead. So there
That's
should be
28. That's 38 now.
38 in there.
Takes out 8 coins and matches. That's 46 gold.
All right.
So he reveals his hand. What is your total of your d6s? Mine is 15.
Fuck. I was close. Okay, I'm not gonna show my cards because I'm assuming he's showing his, right?
Yes.
Okay. I put my cards down and I'm like, you better spend that gold wisely. And I push the cards away towards whatever discard pile so they can't see them. And I get up and I'm like, you son of a bitch. And I give him the biggest snort I can because my charisma is terrible. And I walk away.
You're welcome at this table anytime, my tiny little friend.
Son of a. Underneath my breath. I'm just going to spend the rest of the day drinking now. That didn't go well, Scorch. I thought you had my back. And Cyrenik, too. He's like off in La La Land. You're
I'm
supposed to
having
help
a
me.
drink. I'm not
Scorch, you're
throwing
supposed to
my
bully
money
this
away
guy and throw
like
him off.
you.
You were not
But,
in danger, my friend.
Uh,
You look like you knew what you were doing.
Well, he clearly cheated, but I mean, he did.
How did he cheat?
I don't know, but he clearly did because I should have won. All right, I'm just gonna ask the barkeep to keep sending me drinks for the rest of the day. I don't want to get completely crap faced, so it messes me up the next day. But I want to.
Well, I'm here to
drink.
stop you if I see that you've reached your limit.
Oh wow! Thanks, man.
Okay. As we
How
move
much is that gonna cost? Or do you want to?
I will say for the rest of the day it'll be about a gold worth.
Fair enough. Luckily, I still have that.
Right. As we move into the evening, is there anything else anybody would like to do before turning in for the night? Any conversations that anyone would like to have? Okay.
Now,
Pig
Man.
can't have any conversation.
for the record, no, I'm not gonna say.
Danica, the one of the wife of the barkeep, as per the agreement you had last time, offers you your rooms for free for the night. And yeah, we move on to the next morning. I just want to get going right away.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
See.
Are you moving at fast pace or normal pace? If you move at a quick pace, you can probably like shorten the trip to like you'll get there today, or you can move at normal pace and take the day and a half.
Yeah, that's what I originally suggested, but I think what you guys were saying you wanted to do.
Just go normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which means a day out in the woods. But,
But I mean, the risk was to have a night outside, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna roll these myself.
What?
Secret rolls.
Okay. First day of travel goes without incident. You guys have grown more accustomed to traveling here as you in the short time you've been here. You know what to look out for and are able to avoid anything that might have looked suspicious. Saw like this strange fog that rolled in, but nothing came of that really. And now we're at the evening. Who's taking first watch? are you arranging a watch?
Definitely should have a watch.
I'll do
I
first
could
watch.
do I could do second.
Okay.
I'll
Okay,
do
well,
last.
two. Are we doing 4 watches or 3? 4.
I think normally we do 4, yeah?
Okay, then I'll do 3.
Okay. Cynic, give me a perception check.
I love these dice. I just rolled a
Do you?
natural. I just rolled a natural 20 again.
Oh,
Which dice are they?
These are the teal blue ones.
Pretty.
This is my
Clearly
second
waiting.
20. Like so what? So 26.
okay.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you see like this you're sitting at the you're sitting near the fire and you hear this rustling coming from a short distance away. You look up and this large creature. It's quadrupedal. Um, for a moment, it stands still as if afraid to draw your attention. And it darts out into the road, not too far off from where you've camped out for the night, and you see that it's just like a deer. It's just wandering through.
Or that's just what it wants you to think.
Otherwise, you don't see anything of note.
All right. Then nudge Scorch. Scorch, you're up.
Okay.
Okay, Scorch, go ahead and make a perception check.
10.
Yeah. You're not sure if it's just the if like if you're just tired from being on the road so much, or kind of just like a little bit of a hangover, for lack of a better term.
I don't have
from
a
being
hangover.
cursed.
Oh,
I'm explaining this for terms the player would understand. But you're having trouble concentrating, but and focusing, but you don't see anything worth waking everybody else up for.
okay. I go and wake up Pig. Pig. Pig.
Hey. Yeah?
Wake up.
What?
Your
What's
turn.
going on?
Your
I grab
turn.
my bow. What? Oh,
Are you
you
still
feel?
feeling the effects of your drink?
No. We were just riding all day.
Okay. Well,
Are
you are
you
very
okay?
small.
Oh, I mean, did you have enough to drink there? Or are
I
you
drank
feeling okay? Because you
nothing.
look weird.
I feel a little tired. I don't know why, but I didn't see anything, so there should be nothing of concern for you. But let us know.
I give Scorch my frying stare.
What's that look mean?
Are you sure you got decursed? I don't know.
You were
Tired?
there.
Oh, that's right. Okay, all right. You go to sleep. All right, fine, fine, fine,
Well, I'll just
fine.
stand here.
Oh, you just. Oh, okay, that's right. Yeah. All right, I'll start doing my watch.
Okay, go ahead and make a perception check.
Okay. That would be an 18.
Hey, you hear some owl hooting in the distance, and don't really think anything of it until it swoops down just above your head, and
Oh!
and it gets to the ground and picks something up and flies away again. But yeah, nothing interesting on your watch.
Okay, out of character, was this actually an owl or was it an alien? Because people that have alien dreams have been known to see owls. Anyways, boop, boop, back into character. All right, I get freaked out a little bit. Whoa! Oh, he's just getting a little mad. Okay. I'll go wake up Laura Laris. Like, hey, Laura,
Yeah.
it's your go.
All right.
There was an owl around here, so just be careful. He's hunting for mice and stuff. Kind of buzzed me.
We're in the wilderness.
Yeah,
Of
I
course.
know, but well, owls kind of freak me out because they go hunt, and I sometimes, I may not be big enough for them to think that I'm not prey, or something like that.
An
You know
owl
what I
could
mean?
land and carry you away for sure.
Yeah. Wow. Well, all right. I go find my roll, my bed roll, and I roll myself up like a little bacon pig in a blanket.
Blanket.
Turn yourself into a pig in a blanket for the owl.
Wait, is this your blanket with your initials like embroidered on it?
Yes, I have a purple and gold embroidered with pig on it, and I take that and roll myself up with it. Pig in a blanket, pig in a pig blanket.
Fucking blanket.
Okay, Laurelaris,
Yeah,
go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
Poor Toasty.
that's an 18.
Whoa. Wow, that popped up on the thing. I was like, what the hell is that? Like, oh my god.
A lot of the same things. It's a little more active now. The sun's starting to come up. There's more wildlife that seems to be moving around a little as morning break. But you don't notice anything.
As the sun starts to rise, I heave a sigh of relief that there were no werewolves for once.
Ignatia, roll a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Oh no.
Okay.
Psychic
Bum, bum,
damage
bum.
in your
That's not great. Not great. Okay though.
6.
I got a 1, but it was not a natural 1.
Okay.
For the record, it was a 2 and I have a -1.
All right. Noted.
I'm gonna
That's it.
die.
At least it's not the lowest you possibly could do.
Wow.
It was a dirty one.
Yeah.
Mm,
My goodness.
dirty.
It was a dirty one.
God damn.
Prefer dirty 20s, but okay.
Yeah, I do too.
All right. The day is yours. Continue traveling.
Yep.
Yep. Because it should be only a half a day now.
Mhm.
All right. Andiamo.
I'm assuming nobody's making food this morning, huh?
I mean, what?
Yeah. I'll eat a ration. That's cool.
Damn it.
I mean, I have a mess kit. I could make food. I'm not going to, though.
In theory, if you really want me to, I can go out and try and find something to eat.
No.
But
All right. So, you begin your travels to the Wizard of Wine's winery. Do I need to bring the map up? Not yet. Where are ya?
I feel like that's ominous. Like, should I bring up the map? No, not yet.
You know.
so I took a day off of my rations too.
Okay.
And I feel like there's been a lot of travel where we haven't really discussed food.
I kind of just assume that you guys are dealing with the food. Like, we don't have to RP everything. We're not RPing you guys going to the bathroom except for that one time.
Yeah, that was that was the whole thing.
Of course it was.
So then can I put the ration back? Or
Think
do you
it
want me to
matters
take
is what so no, Steve is saying.
Oh. Pig is not an option for food. All right.
I mean, technically, he sure is.
I think I have rations in my bag, even though I don't need
Excuse
it.
me.
You have rations. You come prepared for everybody else. We appreciate it.
I
Yeah.
guess if you all run out, you can come to me.
Yeah.
Where are ya? Where are my notes here?
I think Zortz needs to keep drinking. Just
Oh my god. I'm sorry. I'm sleepy.
Okay.
I had a double
Wakey, wakey.
espresso before we started because I knew.
So, a light drizzle begins to fall.
Oh.
There are unpainted fences um, that are following this trail that you're on. Skirts north of a vineyard before going southwards towards a large, like, stately building. The fog uh, starts to come in and swirls around the tended rows of grapevines. Um, almost almost ghostly in appearance. Like you see, I mean, it's obviously fog. There's no people in there. The fog isn't that heavy, but the fog almost takes on that forms of a ghost. Uh, Here and there between the rows of grapevines, you see um like half barrels you assume that are used for hauling grapes. And north of the trail, there's a large stand of trees. Uh, See a man wearing a dark cloak um, and a cowl. He's standing at the edge of these trees, kind of beckoning towards you. What do you do?
And away we go.
I mean, this
So
doesn't look
I
creepy at all,
like
does it, Big?
well, I'm probably up in the front because I'm usually up in the front to check stuff out, right? Because of my survival hunting stuffs. So, uh, is it cool to say that I'll go up there with Scorch because we kind of would usually hang out,
It's up to
or
Scorch.
we all want to go right up all in there, right? Or do we want to just send like just us two? Or...
I mean, we should probably stick together here.
All right, so let's
Yeah.
all go. Cool, cool. Let's go.
Giddy up.
Did you say idiot? What?
Giddy
Yep,
up.
talking about me again. Thanks, man.
Ah.
Appreciate it.
I do
So,
10T.
so as you get closer to uh, this man, um, you see a little more detail um, in his cloak and cowl. There's the cowl looks. I mean, it's leather, but there are bits of leather attached to the cowl that look almost like feathers. Um, and he waves all of you towards him. Please, we need. I need help.
Do I see anything weird around him before we trounce right up into there?
Make a perception check.
Yeah, no, 17.
Um, uh, you as you look towards them, you realize that through the fog and the rain, um, there are other figures in the behind them in the trees. They're not making any effort in hiding. They're they were just kind of obscured by the fog and the rain.
Do
But
they have
this
weapons?
not that you can see now. You see four other figures behind them. There's yeah, one of them much smaller than the others, but they're all similarly adorned with a cloak and cowl.
Do I feel like so they don't appear to be threatening at all, as far as what I can see?
No, they seem the figure in front is kind of stepped out in front of these people as if like making him
Okay.
in an effort to make himself be the. Well, you assume that he's presenting himself as the leader of this group, based on how he's standing.
Okay. Like I'll just say to the group, yeah, there's a fair bit of number of people around, but they look okay. Let's go.
Do they look okay?
I mean, I didn't see any weapons. I don't think they're gonna attack us. At least that's not what I
But
can
are they
see.
weird?
I don't
They
know.
weird?
I don't know. Come on.
Do they look weird? All right.
As we head over, like before we get to them, I'm gonna say loud enough for our group to hear it. Just as a reminder, we might be looking for some kind of holy symbol of great hope. The card said to look to the Wizard of Wines. In wood and sand, the treasure hides. So there might be some kind of powerful force of good and protection, a holy symbol, something or other, hiding in wood and sand somewhere near here. Something for us to keep in mind as we go.
All right. I'm looking
Okay.
out for wood and sand.
I don't even remember what these cards are that you're talking about, but I'm still pissed off that I lost like 3,500 gold
Jesus Christ, let it go, pig.
in one hand, and I didn't even get the guy's name. Ugh,
It was Bob.
no, it's too big to be a Bob.
I don't even know
Anyways,
what you're saying. Let's go.
all right.
Oh, thank you for. Oh, we've been trying to get help for some time, but yes. Can you help us? We've had some trouble at the winery.
What kind of trouble?
Oh, there's an old druid has like attacked the winery about a week ago,
Jesus Christ.
and he's forced my family out of our home. We've been forced to hide here since. Do you think you can help us?
What can you tell us about this druid?
He's, he brought the plants to life around the winery. The old the old section of the vineyard that's had the grapes don't grow. He used his magic and brought them to life, but it was not the life we were expecting. They started to stand up and attack us and these old vines chased us out of our home. Are you laughing, Stone?
Yes, I am totally laughing
Jesus Christ.
because I'm just picturing these vines, and they're all like, "Whoa!" and vines are chasing them back and forth across the screen or something. And anyways, Pig is gonna let other people do talking because he knows he's not like the best talker. He's got the wisdom to know that. So y'all do the talking. Actually, Pig is like that. That would make sense for Pig.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you know why the druid attacked?
I can't say for certain. I think maybe these druids they tend to revere the land. Maybe this land has some importance to them. I don't. They just did what they could to force us out of our home.
When
Can
we
you help?
passed by the vines, we didn't see anything move.
Well, that's the. Those are the. Those were the healthy sections of the vineyard. Um, Towards. There's another area where the the grapes have suffered and have been dying recently. It happens some occasionally. Just disease took them. Um, Going to the plan was to uh, just burn the field and then try it again next season. But these druids, they did, yeah. They worked their magic on it. I'm not sure. Can you help?
Well, what exactly are you asking us to help you do? Are you
I just want these druids gone. I want them out of our home. This has been this vineyard's been in my family for as long as I can remember.
so you're asking us to go kill these druids? Is what I'm hearing. Yes.
I mean, if you think it's necessary, yes.
So see that?
If
See
you
this
can get
guy's
them out
weird.
by some other, if you can get them out some other way,
How many are there?
uh, two that I know of.
And this vineyard's been here for as long as you can remember, and they only now are a problem?
Well, I mean, my grandfather owned this vineyard, and my father, and now me.
And they didn't have issues with druids before now. And you haven't had issues with druids before now.
No, no. Can you help?
We probably can go check it out, right, guys? Like, see what's going on.
Yeah.
There's maybe another way to resolve this. Ah. Oof.
Thank you,
Yeah.
thank you. Oh, I this means the world to me. Thank you. Reached out to you, Laura Laris, and shakes your hand. My name is Davian Martikov.
Nice to meet
And
you.
thank you.
Laura.
This is my son Adrian, Sylvia. This is Stefania, and this is Dag, Stefania's husband. Thank you. Um, Upon hearing that name, let's see.
I feel like we've heard of Deg,
Mhm.
but I don't know.
That's not the name that's familiar.
Oh, well, sorry.
Is it Stefania? No. What were the names said?
Martikov.
Martikov?
Their surname is familiar.
Mm.
So, if we deal with these druids, are you gonna give us some a lifetime supply of like wine or
That's
something?
not what we're here for.
Oh, ah,
We're here to find something that's going to help us against Strahd, pig.
ah.
Louder.
Can I like real talk, like I do not have that surname in my notes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Does anyone else recognize this? Like, should we do a roll to see if we know this name?
Brit.
Everybody roll intelligence.
Just base intelligence.
Yeah, just straight intelligence.
Shit.
17. Straight up, no modifiers.
15.
I rolled a 19, no modifiers. 21. We're
I got 16.
Scorch.
Wow.
Everybody but Scorch. You all recognize the name. It is the same surname as the owner of the inn that you spent a night in a couple nights ago.
Okay.
Really? Like, did we just not write it down, or like
I
what?
don't think we cared.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
I feel like I wrote down a first name.
Probably.
Well,
I was more focused on Rictavio.
yeah, you were.
Yeah,
I don't know what that
the
means.
owner,
I
the
don't
innkeep,
know.
the innkeeper's name was Erwin Martikov.
Do you have any relation to Erwin Martikov?
Yeah, that's my brother. You've met him?
We have. We've formed a bit of a bond with them, and we've been staying at that inn.
Some of us have been
Oh,
losing money at that inn, right, pig?
Yeah. Shut up!
Erwin's, yeah, he's a good man. Didn't have the didn't quite take to the family business. Unfortunately, couldn't had a hard time grasping it. But he's still helping the family business, so to say.
He's definitely not dealing with druids.
No, he's not.
Have any of you tried to fight these druids? Do you know of any weaknesses they have or anything that would help us? Do you have any kind of powerful protection item, something of that could be helpful, give us hope in this matter?
I mean, unfortunately, all I have are all I have is this, and he holds up a small crossbow. I mean, so looking at the rest of the family with him, like with the exception of what was her name? with the exception of Stefania and Dag, like the other two are children. So, yeah. And Stefania is not like she's older, but maybe early 20s. So, yeah.
And to just to make it clear, like I asked that in such a way to see if we could draw out any information about this possible item we might be trying to find
Mm-hmm.
for our from this card.
Yeah. No, unfortunately, he says unfortunately, like I was able to use this to help keep them at bay while we ran, but yeah, that's all I have right now.
And you said it was a. Did you say it was a crossbow?
Yeah, like a small hand
Okay.
crossbow.
Okay.
Should we go find the druids?
I think so.
Let's go.
Wait, can
Come
you
on,
point
Blake.
the way where they're at? Like, where are they at? Let me
We
at them.
we haven't seen much movement. Recently, we've had to stay further away to keep hidden. We know they're still there. You see the lights on at night. See the fires burning, but uh, we've been out here for some time. There's no telling where they've moved at this point.
We have an expert tracker with us.
And we also saw something
Okay.
with that fire. Is that
Scorch,
Iggy?
that's you, right? Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Well, she's not having any of my, or he's not having any of my jokes. All right. All right.
They are hilarious jokes.
I look around to see. Well, let's head over to whichever way I think that I see signs of them. Like, so, like we're like on the road in front of whatever building that they have to process all of the grapes and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Well, no, it's just you're not. You're on the road. You're still like some way out from the building, but yeah,
correct,
you're on the road
right?
towards there.
So pretty far away. Right, we're gonna continue down the road, I guess. And I gotta look for signs of these druids.
Okay. So are you guys in your carriage still, or are you approaching on foot?
We would approach on foot.
I think I'm gonna be going on foot
Yeah.
Okay.
Leaving the
and
carriage behind.
stealthing because I'm a little stinker.
Okay. So you start to walk towards the winery, and to get closer, you get to this. You're making your way like through. The path up is flanked by vineyard. Um, these sections of the vineyard are alive very much. You see grapes growing plump there. Um, as you keep moving, situated in the middle of the vineyard, you see the winery itself. It's an old two-story stone building. You clock multiple entrances to this building, presumably for bringing in the harvest of grapes and bringing out the barrels. There's thick ivy all over each wall, and along the roof line there's tall iron fencing. The trail you're on now ends at what looks to be a loading dock. It's open. Um, you see, and you see a wooden stable next to the building. The stable looks to be more recently constructed. It's attached to the east side of the winery. East, yeah. Next to the loading dock, and west there's the west side there's a like a crumbling well and looks to be an outhouse.
Do you see any sign of
No
anything?
signs of any druids or anything like that? Like nothing?
Make a perception check.
Yeah, it would be a 19.
No, you don't see much of anything right now. It's all very quiet and still. You don't see like it's the daytime still, so the fires aren't lit inside the home, inside the building. Um, you see what looks to be from where you're standing. You can see into the loading bay. What you see what looks to be a cart, like a large cart with 3 barrels in there. Um, but no, you don't see anything.
I say to the rest of our group, I suggest we proceed with caution, aka can we stealth as best as we could so we're not tromping around? Like, is that cool?
Yeah,
Do you need us to roll or
everybody
no?
roll stealth checks.
I tip top my chainmail. I'm like, it's gonna be hard for me to stealth there,
Yeah,
Chief.
24.
You could be the distraction away from us.
I got 15.
22.
All right, so the
I have to roll disadvantage.
disadvantage is I take the lowest of my 2 rolls, right?
Correct.
All right, so I just rolled an 18.
Oh my god.
Your
Oh,
your total.
I
Yeah.
rolled a 1.
Ah, yay.
I,
So
it's an
that's
8
a
for
total
me.
of a 3.
So you two go to the building. We'll stealth other places.
So I wanted to like lead the group towards the 3 barrels.
Towards the cart with the
Correct.
3 barrels. Okay.
Hey,
Hmm.
you haven't switched a map or anything, right?
No.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Okay. You get closer to the building. Uh, Again, it's silent. Just wind blowing. Hey, that was good timing with the wind and the sound.
Uh-huh.
Um, the trees are the branches are shaking in the wind, and as you get closer to the building, you hear this rustle get louder and louder, and it's almost deafening at this point. Just this rush of branches and leaves brushing together, and you look out as you approach this building to where the sound's coming from, and you see like inhuman figures rising up from amongst the vineyard, and one of them is a little bit closer to you, and you see that it's it, if you were to see this in the dark, you would assume that this figure was human, but illuminated by the midday light, and as lightning crashes You see this figure lit up, and it's this looks like a man, but he's made up of twigs, and of twisted up twigs and branches. He's got leaves growing out from his face and all over his body, and you see 7 more creatures in the vineyard rise up of similar form. And that's where we're gonna end tonight.
Roll for initiative.
No, he didn't say that.
We may be
Son of
able
a-
to make friends with him.
Yeah, they may be friendlies.
I'm gonna
His
make so
name's
much friends with them.
Casper,
I'm
I
gonna
bet
drink
you.
a potion and then set them all on fire.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Sweet thunder and Jesus.
That was
Can we
was good.
retcon that I lost like 3,500 gold? Or,
Shut up.
I don't like that part.
You can
You
tell
don't
them
have-
that.
You don't
How did
have
you-
3,500.
That's what I was about to say. How did you lose gold that you didn't have in the first place?
Felt like it.
You can tell them you lost that much gold. It doesn't have to be true.
Same way as Voyager started off with only 38 photon torpedoes, and they said that there was no way to make more, and they wound up firing like 120 of them throughout the course of the series. Anyways, that's how I had
Figured it out.
3,500 gold.
Well, thank you everybody for joining us on this
Aye.
this branch of our adventure. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens
Oh boy.
next time.
When is our next session?
We need to do the
Scheduled
rolls to see
December-
who does the recap next
December
time.
15th.
Yes,
December
we have
15th.
to roll.
Yeah, December 15th is our next session. And yes, we were going to roll to see who does the recap next
no.
time, with the exception of Stone, because he did today's recap.
Yeah.
And because everybody complained so much because Arlie got out of it so frequently by not being here.
Legally.
Arlie, I need you to roll
Uh-huh.
at disadvantage.
Okay, that's fine.
Well, you had to beat my one.
Oh,
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That is a 1.
Easy.
I got 19.
15.
I'm kind of curious.
I got a 7 and a 5.
Oh, it came close, but
Oh!
Carrie.
Okay, I know that my roll doesn't count, but I rolled a 1.
So
I was
that's the thing for
curious.
your household.
Oh,
All right, so
Bro.
Carrie, you're once again giving the recap next time. All right.
better read our notes.
No,
I don't like
Yeah.
the reading of the notes. I think it is more interesting when you like do it in your own like
Gotta
You
do it in
know.
character.
in
well it can be in
perspective.
character, but like instead of reading notes, like make a story of it.
Yeah, 100%.
Ah.
All right. Allie, where can people find you?
You can still find me on Twitter for now at Aleandros Blue Sky at Aleandros, and weekly on Live Laugh Lore.
All right.
Hmm.
Arlie, where can people find you?
You can pretty much just find me on Blue Sky at Arlie these days. I'm still technically on Twitch and Twitter, but I'm not there that much at Arlie82. And that's about it.
All right. Carrie, Stone,
What's up?
where can people find you?
I'm on Stone's Discord.
Bam.
Ta-da!
I'm not on any socials.
We do Twitch 4 times a week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. 3 times is wrestling. 1 time is variety. Wrestling. Blue Sky, Twitch. It's all, and the gram. Yeah. And TikTok. Oh my God. Yep. TikTok.
I mean, I can't shake my head. I have a TikTok account too.
I have gone the way of the TikTokers. I've Made an account and I got 2 videos up and a podcast for wrestling. Anyways, that's it.
All right, Sarah, where can people find you?
Seraphis and Twitter, Blue Sky, Twitch.
Yep.
All right, you can find me at Toasty Pussy Ken on all the socials except for Blue Sky. Blue Sky, I am just Toasty Posty. Yeah, that's it. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out, and we'll see you all next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.